compliment as you look at my hand, which is just dripping with different styles of bracelets that we'll be featuring throughout the hour. This ring kind of anchors the whole hand. So if it's one bracelet or if it's a whole stack of beautiful bracelets, this ring is kind of what brings that whole flow of sterling silver out to your fingers. So, you know, it's basically the cigar band ring, but done in a way that is comfortable, smooth, no prongs to worry about.
Exactly. And the beauty is our whole collection, primarily 90% of our rings, we always do the flexible top on the ring, which means I like to say you're buying a bracelet for your finger.
Right.
And you're getting that fluidity on top with the flexibility structure, and then that is anchored into the solid structure of a graduated tapered band that gently graduates around to the back. So all the pizzazz and sparkle is up front on top where you want it.
All party in the front and all business in the back?
Yeah, exactly. That's funny. And this ring, by the way, is 8 rows now of wheat. Our bracelet is 4. It is exactly doubled.
Wow. So width-wise, let me put this up here so you can see.
Let's show them. They're set. If you're going to buy a set, let's pretend you want to buy both now. Here's your new set coming your way. So you got that big, huge, wide, bold ring, double the rows of the big deal.
So in the size 8, we have 3 dozen in the ring you're talking about?
Yeah.
3 dozen in the ring. Okay, so just a heads up, sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 available. So if you want to play around with it and put this on a pinky or change it up and where you wear it.
Yeah, and that's the truth of what people do too. Like if you, like I wear usually on my middle finger, I'll wear an 8.
Okay.
So what I like to do is wear it on the middle finger, and sometimes I can slide it onto my pointer, but I can for sure wear it on my ring finger if I wanted to. So I like knowing you can kind of play around a little tiny bit and fudge with it so you don't have to wear it always on the same finger. But true to size is the way this ring will fit you. And I've seen ladies wear it on pointer, middle, and ring a lot. That's primarily kind of where they go with this.
Comfortable as all get out too, and it is sizable. So if you have a reputable jeweler, you could take it and have them size this
on
if
the
need
shank
be.
on the back.
I would say, I mean, to me, if you want a snug fit, you stick with your typical ring size. If your knuckles are a little bit larger, you might need to go up, but there is some flexibility in the top of it.
Well, and that's what helps with it, by the way. So if you have sometimes that swollen knuckle, swollen finger thing going on, that is why actually we've got the flexible fluid top for that very, very reason.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
It helps you get it over
and it keeps it so that it's very comfortable. This is a great alternative to an anniversary ring or a wedding band if you wanted to do something really sparkly and maybe you can't afford to get the upgrade. I just did this last year, Linda. I wear a Diamonique as my wedding ring because I really want something big and I can't afford to go and buy a big diamond. Or let me just say,
$50,000 rock.
I don't want to spend $50,000 on a rock. I'd rather put it into my house or a vacation. So I opt for sterling silver in the Diamonique collection. But I could have easily used this as that upgrade too because it's so beautiful and so sparkly.
It is.
So,
I mean, again, when you look at it from a distance, it's crazy. I feel still to this day, I feel it's always reminding me of pave diamonds sparkling in there.
It's true. It does. It has such great movement. I think and the wheat pattern, is that the very first one that we've ever brought to QVC?
Yes.
Wheat,
well, we brought the wheat and the mirror kind of, they were two big famous patterns that came at the same time together. But the #1 selling patterns are those patterns.
Right.
But the wheat was the one that started the company 4 generations ago.
Wow, isn't that incredible?
And that's what's so crazy. You got to think about that. The tradition behind it. And this pattern has tested itself over and over. And I know a lot of ladies that have written to me over the years that have passed their jewelry down to their children and grandchildren and whoever is now inheriting their beautiful jewelry. And many of those trays that are being received on the kids now are wheat patterns.
Yeah, that's true. Well, fewer than 2 dozen in the size 8 on the ring. Don't forget, this does match our QVC 2 big deal. So if you were able to pick up the big deal for someone or for yourself, consider picking up that ring. That's going to be a perfect complement to it. And again, if you just are someone who really digs rings, then this would be a real fun one to add to your collection. Think about it. This is fashion jewelry prices for $925 sterling silver. And sterling silver that is handmade and timeless. I think everybody, no matter what age, will appreciate the beauty of that ring. So that's J354831. Continue to place your orders for that at 1-800-500-7590. And also, and Linda, I think you had this one on your finger at one point. This is the Imperial